Woo-hoo-hoo. Canelo versus Triple G? Fuck you. Week 1 of college football? Double fuck you. Because August 26th, that whole weekend ain't going to be about anything else but Floyd Mayweather, TBE, the best ever, the money team, 49-0, looking to become 50-0, taking on the notorious one, UFC lightweight and former featherweight champion, Conor Mcgregor. Oh, baby. It got announced. Now, I thought I would be seeing it maybe next year and Cinco de Mayo weekend. You know, Floyd loves fighting on his Mexican holidays and everything like that. But I'll take this. I'll take having this fight happen on August 26th, which is really almost like 2 months away. I'll take my TV being overflooded with all the great press conferences we're going to get between these two of them talking amounts of shit towards each other. And I'll definitely be taking all these McGregor fanboys' money. Give me your money. You want to take a bet on Conor McGregor? Oh, I'll take your bet. You want to bet McGregor's winning that fight? Yes. Give me your money. Give me money. I want your money because I'm going to take your money. I'm telling you all right now, whether you're watching this on the playback or you're watching this live, I'm telling you all right now, you have McGregor fanboys that don't know anything about Floyd here to talk that Floyd's too old. He's too slow. He's not ready for the left power that Conor McGregor has. You take their money. You say, okay, I'll take your money. I'll have your money. You want me to have your money? You don't like your money? I'll take it. Any motherfucker that you know that doesn't watch the sport all that much and don't know who freaking Demetrius Johnson is in MMA, or don't know, or like the only Floyd Mayweather fights that they watch are the Manny Pacquiao fight, the Juan Manuel Marquez fight, the Oscar De La Hoya fight. You take their money. You say, thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for giving me all your money. Thanks for the cheese. I'm retiring early. That's what you say. That's what you say to these people who are going to bet you good money on Conor McGregor beating Floyd. No. I'm just going to say this. Don't be too crazy. Don't be too greedy. Don't take high bets. Don't take the high bets. Don't say, oh, someone betted me $100 because I'm so confident. No. The max you go is 50 because there is a chance that that left shot knocks out the king of boxing. There is a chance, and we're going to talk about this here in the video. But for the most part, your money is safe. So if you have those McGregor fanboys, you know people that don't really watch the sport that much, but they just want to bet because it's such a big fight. This is the biggest fight since Mayweather Pacquiao, and it's not even close. It is not even close. In the modern era of mixed martial arts, combat sports, this is the biggest fight. It is not even fucking close. All right? I have to grab my water. I got too hyped up about this shit that I didn't even have some hydration. Conor McGregor, he needs to be hydrated for this fight. But you take their money because your friends who are not boxing fans, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your aunt, your uncle, your aunt, they don't care. They are going to be wondering about this fight. This is a fight where all the people who aren't sports fans, who aren't boxing or MMA fans, they put on their MMA hat and they say, oh, yeah, man, they don't know about Conor McGregor. I remember Conor McGregor. Like all the people who don't watch boxing regularly, they're going to put on their boxing hat and be like, yeah, man, but people forget Floyd when he fought Marcos Maidana. He did it. Like they'll make up all this bullshit. Look, I am a fan of both sports. I watch both sports on a regular basis. So I am not one of those fans, but I'm definitely someone that is just definitely going to be taking a lot of McGregor monies. If I hear a coworker come to me in the next few days and say, hey, Chase, $5 on McGregor, I'll take those $5 from you. Thank me. Thank you, for Mayweather for helping out my bank account. But anyways, time to talk about the fight at hand. How did this fight first started it? Oh, great. Mauro Ranello's calling it. God, I don't even want to listen to that fight anymore. I'll go listen to the British broadcast because I can't hear Mauro Ranello. Mauro Ranello probably will get upset because like Conor McGregor will bully him and then he'll have to leave and go in depression because he's a pansy. So, yeah, no, I'm not going to watch that fight then if Mauro Ranello. I'm not going to watch it on the English broadcast, at least if Mauro Ranello's calling it. I don't listen to pansies. I like listening to real men talk about real boxing. Where's Roy Jones Jr. at? The motherfucker can't call the fight. Come on, cuz. Call the fight. But anyways, Mayweather McGregor. How this fight first started, it's mainly because of the marketing power that is Conor McGregor. Conor McGregor pretty much wanted this fight. This is the fight Conor McGregor wanted. Floyd Mayweather really wasn't interested in this fight. Floyd Mayweather just had a lame last fight with Andre Berto. Many people want Floyd Mayweather to maybe fight in Amir Khan, which I don't even understand why, because Amir Khan was pretty bad at that point. A lot of people want to see Floyd fight Triple G, but really, to be honest, Mayweather wasn't really interested in fighting Triple G, and it seemed like Triple G's camp wasn't really interested in fighting Mayweather and stuff like that. You know, they just weren't interested. Mayweather just didn't have a good final fight. It was kind of like a lame way to end his career. I mean, the Pacquiao fight should have been his last fight, but he decided to dick around a little bit more, had a little close encounters with Marcos Maidana, and then the Andre Berto fight. It just wasn't a great end to the pay-per-view king's career of Floyd Mayweather. And so Conor McGregor comes around. Conor McGregor, he wins this fight against Chad Mendes. At this time, Ronda Rousey was still a thing. And a lot of people were talking about how Ronda Rousey could beat Floyd Mayweather. And this upsetted Floyd Mayweather. Mayweather did not like the fact that people were saying Ronda Rousey could defeat him. And after seeing what happened to Ronda Rousey against Holly Holm, that chatter kind of fell down a little bit. But with that chatter falling down came a rise of a new person that could possibly in the MMA world take on Floyd Mayweather. Because the thing is about boxing versus MMA, it's always been an argument around the community. That's pretty much it. It's always been an argument around the community. What's better, boxing or MMA? It all depends on how you are as a fan. So the month that Holly Holm defeated Ronda Rousey, the aura of Ronda Rousey and her beating Floyd Mayweather went down. So a new king arose when Floyd Mayweather knocked out Jose Aldo in under 13 seconds to become the featherweight title the next month. Conor McGregor pretty much won the featherweight championship, and that just set up the world on fire. That where Conor was talking about how he could beat Floyd Mayweather. And it was a talked about discussion. As Conor was going into his lightweight title bout with Rafael Dos Anjos, it was almost like the media was writing off the fact that Conor would lose to Dos Anjos when Conor was most likely going to face Floyd. And, you know, Floyd, you know, kind of said that he was a little interested. Not really, but a little interested. And then Floyd lost all interest after Conor McGregor lost. Not to Dos Anjos, but to Nate Diaz. Nate Diaz ended up defeating Conor McGregor, which led to a lot of fans wondering if Conor McGregor can barely beat Nate Diaz, and which, by the way, Nate Diaz is known to be having one of the best boxing in MMA, one of the top tier boxers in MMA. Nate Diaz is trained trains with Andre Ward, and we all know how good of a fighter Andre Ward is in real life. You know, how is he going to really fare with Floyd Mayweather? McGregor ultimately got to win back on Nate Diaz and then ultimately defeated Eddie Alvarez for the lightweight championship. And he went on a hiatus from fighting to be with his wife while they born, or his girlfriend or mistress, whatever the fuck it is. I don't really care, to be honest. I don't care about these guys' personal lives. So for all you fucks out there that come to me and say, you know, Mayweather beats women, right? So do many players in the NFL. And it's not a good thing that these people beat women. It's terrible. But when I look at them as fighters and boxers, I mean, I cover pro wrestling. I can tell you guys who are not pro wrestling fans, I have people that still support a guy named Chris Benoit who murdered his wife and his child. So I don't want to hear like, oh, how can you support Mayweather because he beats women and shit like that? Because I know pro wrestling fans that support a worse piece of shit than fucking Floyd Mayweather. Just saying. Floyd Mayweather at least did his time. I got to give Mayweather props on that. Hey, at least you served your time. Most people don't even do that shit. But yeah, Floyd Mayweather pretty much decided to take this fight. And, you know, it's a bunch of like touch butt between the two parties on if this fight was going to happen or not. And finally, the fight's happening. Mayweather versus McGregor. And what can I say about this fight? That this is going to be an interesting one. Now, the thing is, it's going to be a boxing fight. It's not going to be a regular fight. It's going to be a boxing fight. And that puts McGregor at a huge disadvantage. Now, the one thing about Conor McGregor is that he is definitely someone that loves to play spoiler. He is definitely someone that is a surprise type of guy. He is not afraid of the moment. He is not afraid of any situation put about him. He is definitely someone that will shock you and give you a surprise factor, whether you like it or not. Conor McGregor is definitely someone that is really, really good at surprising a lot of people. He can do that. That's why I tell people, don't take your big bets on Mayweather versus McGregor. Take small bets, because really, to be honest here, Conor McGregor can hit Mayweather with one punch and it could be over. He has that surprise ability to him. For all we know, Conor's a better boxer than we think. It's just that in MMA, you don't have a traditional boxing stance. Maybe Conor's boxing stance is at least better than what you think. But at the same time, with Conor McGregor, he can't surprise. He's done it before. How many times have people doubted Conor McGregor and then he comes out and he ends up winning? I can tell you so many times how many people chose Jose Aldo over Conor McGregor, and Conor McGregor ended up stunning Jose Aldo. Really, to be honest here, Conor McGregor is a surprising fighter. He's someone that can shock you. He's someone that can lull you to sleep and then end up freaking just hitting you with the huge left-right combination that knocks you out. He can do that. I'm not totally writing off Conor despite, but really, to be honest, when it comes to skill and everything like that, Mayweather is the best fighter when it comes to that. Floyd Money Mayweather, Floyd, Pretty Boy Floyd, whatever the fuck you want to call him, Floyd Mayweather, he is the best fighter when it comes to that aspect. Floyd Mayweather is fast. And pretty much the whole fight, he's going to be running from Conor, not because he's afraid of Conor. It's just that's what Floyd does. I don't get hit as much. I hit you with 2 jabs, 3 jabs. I run away, and you can't catch me. McGregor may be a bigger and lankier fighter than Floyd Mayweather, but man, speed kills. And Mayweather, the one thing he knows how to use is his speed. With his punches, with his footwork, with his head movement, it doesn't matter. Conor McGregor may be able to talk this big game, but once you actually get into the ring with Floyd, it's a whole nother story. Mayweather is harder to hit than what people think. Remember, Mayweather has barely been knocked down in his career. I think he's only been knocked down 4 times in his career. That's pretty impressive. So when it comes down to when you look at this fight from an analytical experience, it's easy to choose Floyd. But like I said, don't be afraid. Don't be shocked if McGregor gets the win here. Don't be shocked if McGregor hits with that big left hand that he loves talking about and Floyd goes night-night. Because it can happen, because that's what Conor McGregor does. He surprises people. He shocks people. Some guy right here, RH, the Blue Knight, sent me this awesome picture of breaking news that's happening. I know, man. I'm fucking stoked. I'm stoked about this is happening. I can't wait to watch the fight. I was literally taking a nap, and then I heard this shit, and now I'm like losing my mind that McGregor versus Mayweather is happening. If you guys have any questions, you guys are more than welcome to ask me questions. MMA, boxing-related questions would be awesome, but if not, I can answer any questions. But yeah, when it comes down to it, just take your friend's money. Seriously, just take your friend's money. I can't wait for the press conference, man. I can't wait for the first press conference, man. Because the one thing about like UFC, what they do the best, man, they have sometimes the best press conferences, man. They have the most entertaining press conferences. Oh, I just can't wait, man. I can't wait for the press conference. Oh, Mayweather put it. Mayweather put the "it's official" little video right here. Oh man, dude. Oh shit, dude. The video's tight, man. I'm sharing this now. I don't care. I'm sharing this now. I can't wait. I can't wait for this fucking fight, man. Just because I'm excited to see what happens, man. And plus, my boy Floyd going to get the easiest 50th win of his career. I'm a Mayweather fan. I don't think I've made it clear on this channel before, but I am a Mayweather fan. I've always been a Floyd Mayweather fan. I've always liked Floyd as a fighter. As a person, he's a piece of shit. You know, he does some nice shit as a person, you know, leaves his Jordans for the people that clean his hotel rooms or his suite or wherever he stays in, at whatever hotels he's staying in. I mean, he does some nice charitable acts. And I like how he saved up a lot of money for his kids. I don't know how many kids he has, but I like that he saved up his money for his kids so they could go through college and stuff like that. I mean, he does some nice things, but for the most part, the dude's a dick. You know, he's an asshole. He's not a good dude as a person, but as a boxer, I like watching Floyd fight. I love the Michigan style. I love his taunting. I love the fact that no one can hit him. I love that he pisses off people because he barely hits them. I like Floyd Mayweather. I enjoy watching Floyd Mayweather fight. Conor McGregor is pretty entertaining to watch too, but I like Conor McGregor when he's in a brawl with someone. I don't like Conor McGregor when he's like overly mismatched and stuff like that. How the hell did they get this done, especially Mayweather? I know Mayweather is going to get a lot of money for this, but yeah, Mayweather's reportedly going to get $100 million. Conor McGregor studying $5 million. I hope both knock each other out. They both suck. Killer Demon 669. Oh, that won't happen. Rod Fairweather, I'm sure he's got to get a Zyklone and drop a 4 drip clause. What? like he's gonna make sure Conor like freaking takes shots before the fight, like make sure that Conor's not juicing. Dynasty asks, do I play Madden Ultimate Team? I play Ultimate Team until like the winter time, and then that's when too much promos come out for me, and then I just stop caring. I just end up stuck. I just stopped caring after that, man. Yeah, I know, right, Aisha? Oh boy, right, is indeed. We're gonna see Mayweather take on McGregor. I'm going to go into the boxing cage with Floyd. The boxing ring with Floyd is from. Well, you know what happens when a young gorilla takes on the old lion. Yeah, they're actually fighting, Aisha. Floyd Mayweather confirmed it. SportsCenter's been confirming it. They're fighting August 26th, 3 weeks before Triple G and Canelo. Oh, the Ivy drip. Okay. I was all like, what the fuck are you talking about there? Well, Pacquiao's not the cleanest guy either, Liquid Sky. Just saying. There's been some reports about Pacquiao and his shit with Juan Manuel Marquez earlier in his career. So I'm not going to. Honestly, McGregor, he probably gets caught with shit too. You know, like Nick Diaz says, all these motherfuckers are cheaters. The only clean people in the sport are me and Nate. So doesn't matter. Honestly, that's just shit that doesn't really affect me all too much, to be honest here. I mean, really, to be honest, it only affects the fighters. You sound like Stewie. Yeah, I'm trying to do a McGregor impression. It's hard, man. He has that Irish dialect that's so hard. I can't do it. I know, right? It's going to be $100 for this fight, man. It's going to be $100 just to see Mayweather punk McGregor around. You know, it's going to be $100. You got to pay $100 to see Mayweather punk McGregor into submission and stuff like that. That's pretty much it, man. You just pay $100. You're going to see this, man. You're going to see maybe like a couple fights on the undercard work there. That's why they should have just like found a way to put Triple G and Canelo and Mayweather versus McGregor on the same fucking card. Because honestly, like, let's be real here. Mayweather versus McGregor might break the pay-per-view record. Triple G versus Canelo, they'll be lucky. They'll be lucky if they get 1 million buys. Thanks, Brian. I'm glad you like my videos. Yeah, he is. He's pretty much Robert De Niro with the Irish accent. I can't do it, though. It's so fucking hard. I've been straight shooter. I've been training for months. You don't fucking know nothing. I can't do it. That was like more of an Amanda Nunes. I beat Honda Halsey. You forget Honda Halsey. I am the bantamweight champion now. No, Conor's been boxing for like the last few months, man. He's been boxing for the last few months, Conor McGregor has. Get the fuck out of here. You do nothing. You do nothing. And then like Nate Diaz starts throwing water bottles. We all know Conor McGregor likes tap water. Chinese Arnie? Oh, okay. Yeah, I gotta work on my McGregor impression. I gotta watch more videos and stuff. Like my Floyd impression is pretty good because Floyd just, the money team. We've been working hard on setting up the fight, and if Conor says he's a man, he signs the papers. All right, he signs the papers. If he says he's the man and he says that he's the A side. He signed the papers. Like Floyd stutter for a guy who's never been hit that much in his career. Floyd sounds puncher drunk. He sounds like he's been hit a lot because he stutters so much. Remember when Floyd couldn't read? They had Floyd Mayweather try to read shit and they embarrassed him. Oh, I felt bad for my boy, man. He was all like, if this fight was MMA sanctioned, then like he couldn't read. I felt bad for my boy. Yeah, no, this ain't an MMA fight, man. This is all about boxing, dude. This is MMA. Oh, the first thing Conor's doing is taking down Floyd and punching him, and it's game over. I know, 75 mil for Conor McGregor. Hey, that's the easiest. And also, like I was telling Aisha to everybody early in the stream, but if you have friends that are just casual boxing or MMA fans, don't know shit, and are willing to give you money for Conor McGregor, you take their money. Like, seriously, you take all your friends' money that's going to be like, hey, Chase, $5 on McGregor. All right, I'm down. I got $5 on. Because I'm taking all bets for Floyd. I got Pretty Boy Floyd winning this fight, man. No questions asked. Everyone has Pretty Boy Floyd winning this fight. This is more for, like, the sideshow and everything like that. Everyone's going to be like, this is what's wrong with boxing. And shut the fuck up, man. Boxing needs more shit to actually bring that shit to life. Well, you think Triple G and Canelo are going to bring shit to life? Oh, nothing more than Triple G, who fought a bunch of fucking bums, who has fought nobody in his fucking career, and Canelo, who really, to be honest, has fought really good fighters. I got to give Canelo props there. But really, to be honest, has been such a flop of a pay-per-view guy. Nothing like those two fucking guys showing you what a real fight is compared to a sideshow. Look, they need to draw money. Canelo, he's a disappointment when it comes down to it. He is part of the hugest market when it comes to boxing, and he barely does shit for that huge market because most of his market and his demographic watch Floyd Mayweather, love Manny Pacquiao. They don't even love him. In fact, a lot of them like Triple G more, but Triple G fights nothing but bums. This is the realest fighter that Triple G has fought. And I know everyone's going to be like, Chase, but no, Triple G has fought fucking nobody. Nobody at all. So I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. No, Steven's a big boy. Loves his boy Triple G. I can't wait till Canelo beats Triple G. I mean, Triple G has denied fights. Like, Floyd Mayweather wanted to fight him, and he said no. So fuck that. Yeah, exactly. Floyd Mayweather ain't going to go back to grade school. Mayweather just going to do his thing, man. Let money do his thing, man. I'm definitely going to try to snipe myself with Mayweather versus McGregor shirt because I would like one of those. I'm going to see whenever those get released and stuff like that and wear a couple of those. Because that's a huge fight, man. What the fuck is this? Oh, my God. I'm, like, looking at this weird thing. I don't know how much tickets are for Mayweather versus McGregor, man. I wonder how much tickets are. Like, it's probably like a shit ton of money. Dana White revealed the purse. Let's see what Dana White's official purse is. Yeah, exactly. Money over grammar. Who cares? What happened if Holly Holm loses on Saturday? Ooh, especially to Behi Correia. Honestly, if I'm the UFC, I'm cutting her because she's just been such a disappointment. After losing to Honda, she's lost 4 fights in a row. But she beats Ronda Rousey, who was your biggest star ever. And then you have it where she loses in an upsetting fashion to Miesha Tate, gets embarrassed by Shlemenko, and then pretty much does nothing against Germaine de Randamie. And now you're going to have it where she loses to female Vitor without the Vitor strength. Yeah, you cut her, to be honest. Like, and you just realize she is, like, she would literally be the Buster Douglas, where you're just like, oh, shit. She was just not that good. Because Amanda Nunes, she's the Evander Holyfield when it comes down to it. Okay, I'm turning off this video that this MMA import is playing. Okay. Mike said he expects McGregor to make $100 million when he fights Mayweather. Well, that's not the official purse then. What the fuck does that even mean? Whatever. Like, they said they had the official purse. That was no official purse to me. That said nothing. So, yeah, no, the women's division is pretty bad. I mean, the 145 division, they don't really have their champion doing shit. Germaine de Randamie is being such a disappointment. Amanda Nunes is pretty good. And Jojana is just kind of like, let's just fight girls to 5 rounds and see if that's kind of entertaining and stuff like that, you know? But yeah, when it comes down to it, the only fighters that are worth a damn in the UFC and the women's division is probably Amanda Nunes. And she could very well lose to Shevchenko because they fought before Valentina Shevchenko. Sorry if I cannot say her name. I'm even looking at her name online. I'm looking at all this McGregor Mayweather crap right now. So I'm just trying to figure out what's going on here. Yeah, like Shevchenko almost beat her the first time. RDA at 170, honestly, it's not going to do much for him. He struggled with a bunch of lightweights that hit hard, and now you're going to go to the 170 division where guys hit a lot harder. It might be an easier weight cut for him, but man, dude, you can't tell me RDA is going to survive against some of those boys at 170, man. They're just banners up then. I know. R.I.P. Misha Tate. She retired. R.I.P. Misha Tate. Yeah, no, my friends and I, they're excited. I'm already taking bets from these kids, man. I feel bad, man. I feel bad taking people's money, but man, you're gonna give me money for this Mayweather McGregor fiasco, man. You better have learned, man. It's going to be the easiest money I can make. He walks around 190. Doesn't mean shit how much you walk around at if you still can't take a punch. You could barely take punches at 150. I don't know how you're going to take punches at 170. That's all I'm saying. You're going to walk around at 190. Don't matter, though. It's like Rumble. Walks around like 205. Yeah, well, there's dumb people, Aisha, who will bet me money and stuff like that, who will give me the money and say, oh, yeah, Chase, here's the money for you. I'm going to take everyone's money that gives me that shit, dude. No, man, but the fight should be pretty good. And I hate the people that are like trying to be cool, like act like, oh, while people talk about this fight, I'm just sitting here not. No, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, seriously, just stop trying to be cool about it, dude. This is the biggest fight of the season, man. Like, seriously, this is the biggest fight ever. And you're going to try to act here like you don't care about that. No, man, no, don't step, man. Don't step. Don't act like that, man. Just go on and be real here. Just be real here for a second. You're excited for this fight. If you're not excited for this fight, I don't know what your problem is, man. Like, people are gonna pay for this fight. Oh yeah, the kids. Yeah, take all the kids' monies, man. I can't wait for the kids that say like, so I bet you Conor McGregor's gonna win. And I'm gonna be like, okay, thank you. Like, just give me your $5 now. I'll hold on to it. I had a friend who did that. One of my friends, he would take the money before the bet, and like he'd be like, "Oh, don't worry, I'll hold on to it." And if he would have lost the bet, he would just give that money back. Hunt versus Lewis. Derek Lewis was just out of shape, man. That was pretty much the whole fight. Was Derek Lewis was just out of shape. He wasn't in the best shape. He was wasting his energy throwing random head kicks. Mark Hunt pretty much just looks like what Mark Hunt is. He's just a guy that's going to charge at you and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, he just was tired, Derek Lewis, and so Mark Hunt ended up winning. Conor McGregor with Dana White as his manager, and versus Floyd Mayweather versus Stephen A. Smith as his manager. No, man, I'm taking these kids' money, man. If they're gonna give me Conor McGregor, if they're gonna trade Conor McGregor, I'm taking these kids' money, man. I'm taking their lunch money, their allowance money. I don't care, man. You can't be making stupid bets. I gotta teach these kids, Aisha. I gotta teach these kids lessons in life, man. I gotta teach them you don't do stupid shit, and that's better against Floyd Mayweather. Man, fuck this bullshit. Fuck Dana. Well, Dana White don't give a fuck. He's a multi-billionaire and he making all this money, dude. You don't like what I fucking do with the UFC? Don't fucking watch. Like fucking Dana. Yeah, you know, this was the fight that we wanted. Fuck Demetrius Johnson. He needs to fight TJ Dillashaw. Oh, TJ versus DJ. That's never going to happen, by the way. Now, let me tell you something. Conor, you are a terrific fighter. By the way, tell your mother I said hi. But that was an insult. I'm just trying to say I had lunch with his mother. Wonderful woman. I love her. But Conor, there is no way in God's green earth that you are beating Floyd Mayweather. Floyd Mayweather is the best fighter on planet Earth today. That's my Stephen A. Smith. I love doing Stephen A. Smith. Mike Greenberg at Bellator? You mean Mike Goldberg? No, man. Sometimes you got to teach kids the hard way of life, man. Aisha, you can't. I'm not gonna tell them, look, that's a stupid bet. I'm just gonna tell them, look, you made this bet. You gotta lay in your grave. It's your fault. You should have not made that bet. Mike Goldberg to Bellator, cool. I'm not gonna watch Bellator still. Is he announcing Chael versus Wanderlei this Saturday night? I forgot that was this Saturday night, Chael versus Wanderlei. I actually work Saturday morning, so I might go watch Chael versus Wanderlei on Saturday night. So So is he doing Chael versus Wanderlei? Oh, fucking Mauro Ranallo, dude. I bet you Mike Goldberg will make a joke and it will make Mauro Ranallo go depressed and he'll have to leave and everything like that. Oh, it's next Saturday? I thought it was this Saturday. Oh, the 24th. God fucking damn it, dude. I always get like the worst Saturday nights off, man. Like, whatever. I'll go watch Cars 3. I'll go watch Cars 3 and 47 meters down. Well, Aisha, sometimes these kids need to learn a harsh lesson in life. I'm going for Mayweather, man. I'm not a McGregor fan. Everyone likes to think I'm some McGregor fan. Like when it comes to breaking down MMA, I'm just more how you should say, what's it called? God damn it, not biased. I'm more objective when it comes to breaking down MMA and stuff like that. But I don't like Conor McGregor. Not because he talks too much. That's fine that he can talk. I just think he's very, very overhyped. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just think he's very overhyped for what he is. I feel like a lot of people, like, I feel like he hasn't fought a lot of good competition yet. He hasn't fought El Cucuy, that little fuck boy, and Tony Ferguson. He's afraid to wrestle with the wrestling bear Khabib and stuff like that. So, like, he hasn't fought anyone really, to be honest, that is worth a damn to me. Yeah, he beat Jose, but, like, Jose took that one punch and that was it. Max Holloway's a lot better than he was when he first fought Conor McGregor and stuff like that. It's just because, like, really, to be honest here, like Conor McGregor and Mayweather, like, honestly, I just don't like Conor McGregor, to be honest. Like, and plus Nate Diaz is my boy. I like Nate Diaz, so I just don't like McGregor. I like Mayweather a lot more. And like I said, it's nothing to do with Conor talking. Like, that's fine. He can talk. He says some entertaining shit. Like, I love his when he said, like, you call your wife and you say, honey, we just hit the jackpot. You break out the red panties because we're facing Conor McGregor. Like, shit like that's funny, man. He has a lot of funny fucking lines and shit like that. But when it comes down to him as a fighter, I don't know. He's just all right. Like, he's nothing, like, special. He's not like Anderson where it's just like, I must watch him because he's going to do some crazy-ass shit. He doesn't have the appeal like a Georges St. Pierre where I want to see him lose. So, yeah. Yes, MJPG and Chill, the fight is confirmed. Floyd Mayweather confirmed it. ESPN confirmed it. Everyone's confirmed it. The fight is happening. Look it up on Twitter and all these other great social media sites. The reason why CM Punk isn't fighting anymore in the UFC besides laying an egg is because Dana did not fucking pay him. Fucking pay me. Sustain the Hood says, I agree, I don't like Mayweather. Yeah, you know, like I said, it's nothing to do with his press conferences. Like, I like fighters that talk. Like, Chael Sonnen was entertaining. Like, a black belt from the Nogueira brothers is like getting a Happy Meal toy. Losers take silver medals. I grab all the gold. Like, you know, I like people who shit talk to get the fights to be entertaining. I just don't like how certain people fight. And plus, they're playing Chael Sonnen way more entertaining than McGregor. Where, like, Chael Sonnen, like, most of his shtick was just Chael being a politician. While Conor McGregor steals a lot of his shit from, like, other past greats. Yeah, Mayweather, like I said before, Mayweather's a terrible human being. There's no reason why you should like Floyd Mayweather as a human being. He's a piece of shit. But as a fighter, he's really fucking good. Like, Mayweather's really good as a fighter, technically sound. That's why I'm a Mayweather fan. I like watching Mayweather fights, man. I like watching Mayweather fights. Mayweather, because, like, people forget, before Floyd fought De La Hoya, Floyd used to be entertaining. like before the De La Hoya fight, Mayweather used to be really fucking entertaining. Like, the De La Hoya fight helped Mayweather become the biggest draw in boxing. But Mayweather, people tend to forget, man, to be really entertaining as a fighter. Used to actually knock people out and stuff like that, man. Used to actually do shit, man. Like, Zab Judah fight. That used to be a good fight between Floyd Mayweather. Arturo Gotti. I remember when he just decimated fucking Arturo Gotti, man. I was like, holy shit, man. Diego Corrales. The Diego Corrales fight is like, if you look back earlier for Floyd's career, Floyd was talking shit about Diego Corrales as a woman beater and that he's gonna kill him and shit like that. And then Mayweather ends up beating, like, and you look like that was, of course, 2001 Floyd. But people forget, man, Floyd back in, like, the early days, man. Because, like, I think a lot of people forget, I was watching Floyd when, like, around, like, 1999. Like, that's when I first started watching Floyd, man. Like, probably, like, his third title defense ever. So like I started watching Floyd like early, and then I went back and watched the shit. Like people forget Floyd's been fighting for a long ass time, man, and stuff like that. So I've been like a huge fan of Floyd Mayweather. Like my dad went to he was about to take like my dad, my mom went to go see Mayweather versus Castillo. I think two. I can't remember. No, it wasn't the springtime. So I think it was the first fight. They went to the first fight. That was like back in 2002, and I remember it was like super cool because like my mom and my dad left me with the babysitter. And then, like, they told the babysitter, like, oh, yeah, they're allowed to watch this boxing match. We already ordered the pay-per-view. And my babysitter, she was a sweetheart, like, one of the nicest human beings ever and stuff like that. She's actually doing pretty well for her life, actually, right now. But and that's besides the point. She was just so appalled that, like, our parent, like, she left us with like, my parents left her with us to watch a boxing match. Like, oh, like, they don't understand. So I've always been a Floyd fan, you know. It's just the De La Hoya fight was like the one that really got him up there. But, you know, there's other good fights too, like the Zab Judah one. That one's a good fight too. Him knocking out Ricky Hatton. People used to forget that Mayweather used to be entertaining. It was just that, you know, he just dicked around for the last part. That Blue Knight, take their money, man. You take this money, man. You got these McGregor fanboys on your shit. You take their money. Oh, yeah, dude. If Conor beats Floyd, he's fighting in the UFC again. Here's the thing. Everyone that says, oh, Conor's never going to fight in the UFC again after this fight, he's fighting in the UFC again. He'll just become like the biggest mainstream guy ever, man. People will pay more to see Conor McGregor. And if anything, if Conor McGregor wins, he helps UFC fighters get more pay. Yeah, the Clippers have been doing that for a while, actually, straight shooter. That's kind of like old news. At least in my area, at least. I don't know for you, but for me, it's like kind of old news. No, I didn't do anything with that babysitter, man. I didn't. I swear. I just know that she's doing well because she added me on Facebook like a year or two ago, and I was just like, oh shit, was that my babysitter? But yeah, she was cool. It was just like I just remember she was like all shocked because my parents literally went to Vegas like Friday night, and she was like she was house sitting / babysitting and stuff like that, and she did take advantage of that. Because like she did throw a kick back at my place. Now this is some cheese right here. I'm going to tell you this story about the babysitter named Heather. Okay, Heather was a sweet girl, really really nice person and stuff like that. And then so Friday, you know, my parents got the tickets a long time ago for this Mayweather Castillo fight, right? So I got these tickets a long ass time ago, and then my mom and my dad were like, okay, who are we gonna go babysit? We had the next door neighbor. But the next door neighbor didn't feel comfortable sleeping at our house. So we're like, okay, he's out of the question. So we're going to call Heather up. They called Heather the normal babysitter. And they told her that you would have to be house sitting until Monday. She had to ask her parents if it was okay. They said okay. She was like 17. I would say 17 or 18 around this time. Around that age, okay? She was around that age. She came over to babysit, right? My parents let her know, oh, we got this boxing fight. They're watching this at 7. It's okay. Literally, Saturday night, she asked if she could bring some friends. And of course, when you're talking to an 8-year-old Chase who doesn't know it's not okay for her to bring people over, I said, yeah. I said, I'm sure our parents wouldn't care, which they probably wouldn't. But man, she took advantage of that because she brought like at least 6 or 7 people. People were like, oh, whose house is this? And they said it's this little kid's house. I'm babysitting them and shit like that. And they pretty much just watched the fight. I believe there was some beer being drinking. I'm not 100% sure what I remember. But all I remember is that I had a pool. And these motherfuckers went to my pool area. As my brother and I sat in the living room until like 11:30 playing video games, she didn't come in until like 12, around 12-ish to actually check on us. You know what? Anything could have happened to me around this fucking time of my life, of my childhood. This bitch just left us here. This bitch just left us here to play fucking video games at like till like 12:30. And she came in and all her friends were leaving and stuff like that. And they made a mess too because they got everything wet. Like she was like, okay, guys, before you go to bed, you gotta clean the floors. We were like, what the heck? But yeah, no, she just left us there, man. She literally just left us there. And she just came in at like 12:30. And then finally, like she was like, oh shit, I actually have kids that I'm watching here. I'm not just watching this house. Yeah, this is a win for both Sustainhood. If he does fight again, got to think Conor versus Diaz 3 has to be a fight. Don't think Conor would waste his time fighting Khabib or El Kukui. Yeah, I want to waste my time facing Dumbo, El Kukui, or Max Holloway. This is the blessed era, man. Yeah, Conor McGregor is the 2015 champ. I'm the 2017 champ. This is the blessed era, man. The blessed era. The blessed era. Yeah, I know. I think she realized she fucked up because literally they were outside for 11:30. And I remember my little brother, he turns to me and he goes, should we be going to bed? I'm like, yeah. Like, because we were playing video games. We had no, because, you know, I'm 8 years old at this time. I have no interest in, like, these teenage girls and a couple of teenage guys at my house. I have no interest whatsoever with them. They can do whatever the fuck they want. I get my free video game play. You telling me I can go and grab a fucking soda right now? Shit. That was my interest, man. Because, like, normally, Saturday nights, my parents wouldn't care if we stayed up late. But, man, dude, when it came to boxing fights, literally after the Mayweather fight ended, normally that's when my parents like, okay, Chase, you got to go to bed. And we go to bed and shit. We were up. We played video games after a boxing fight. Oh, that shit was exciting as hell, man. If the only thing that bugs me if Conor boxing doesn't just benefit UFC or hurt, it's mostly on the fighters. Yeah, well, the fighters got to step up then. Stop being fucking bitches like Nate Diaz says. Oh, yeah, Conor wins Nate is next, dude. That'll be the biggest rematch. Even if Conor loses, that's the biggest rematch right there. Because if I'm Nate Diaz, I'm talking during the whole of this thing, like saying, I'll be Conor in the fight, man. Conor never really beat me, man. You got judges save his ass this fight. And now he don't even want to fight me and stuff like that. I'm 20 marathon, man. You know, I'm talking during all this fucking build up and stuff like that. I'm forcing my way on Sports Center, Jimmy Fallon, and everything like that. I'm making sure I'm going on there being like, man, Conor don't even know, man. Like he don't want to fight me, man. Like, he afraid, man. The whole Floyd Mayweather shit because he ducking me, man. He know that I'm next, and that he don't wanna face me in the rubber match. Like, you know, I'm saying all this shit, dude. If I'm Nate, I'm going there, man. I'm going there, and I'm fucking talking all this shit on Sports Center and stuff like that, man. I'm going everywhere. I'm making sure Jimmy Fallon hears me talk. I'm making sure all these big things hear me talk because he's gonna be the one guy that if you want a thought on Conor McGregor and Conor McGregor in the cage, Nate Diaz has not only won, but lost against Conor McGregor. Now, granted, the loss is kind of and Nate Diaz's win is very, very, very good against Conor McGregor. But at the same time, he's one of the only few motherfuckers that have won and lost Conor McGregor, and he's one of the guys that has more. Because really, what's El Kukui going to say with his fucking dumble-ass ears? What the fuck is El Kukui going to say? Well, Conor's better than me. You know, no, he don't want face. What's Max Holloway going to say? There's a hashtag blessed era, man. I'm blessed. Hashtag blessed. What the fuck is Khabib going to say? I'm going to get injured before the fight. The fuck are they going to say, man? Nate Diaz, man, motherfucker's going to be all like, man, Conor ain't going to, Conor don't want to fight me again. He knows, man. He knows what's going on. Him and Dana, they know, man. They all working together on this shit. You know what I'm saying? They know what's up, man. Oh, yeah, it's going to be at 155. Because really, to be honest here, like, no one else is worth Conor McGregor's time in the fucking UFC at this point. Fucking why was it with Max Holloway and El Kukui with these fucking goddamn Dumbo-ass ears that they have, man? Fucking flying around and shit. Swear to God, man. Everyone on steroids, man. There ain't no clean fighters. You know, Nick and I, we really only clean fighters up in this sport, man. Yeah, you know, everyone like to say that Conor won the fight, but we know who the real winner is. I'm the real champ at 155 and featherweight. Like, him and Nate always do this. They always do this with their shirts. Like, they're always itching there. Jose Aldo disappointed. Well, of course. Aldo's been disappointed. Aldo, I don't know what happened to him, man. He's just, ever since that McGregor knockdown, he hasn't been the same. The Max Holloway fight, oof, he looked great the first round. The first round was like, yep, Max Holloway still has years to go. And then, like, afterwards, I was like, what the fuck happened? Like, seriously, Aldo's been one of the weirdest fighters ever, man. But he's still one of the greatest, but he's still one of the weirdest fighters ever, man. Like, sometimes Jose Aldo looks like he should be one of the greatest of all time, and there's those other times where he just looks shitty. Because, like, there's a difference. Because Fedor was, like, considered one of the, and Anderson, they were considered one of the greatest of all time. It's just that age and different fighting styles caught up to them. and they just couldn't keep up with them. Jose Aldo, there's just like no reason why this guy should be disappointing. Like he should be great up until like the next 5 or 10 years. El Kukui, that's Tony Ferguson, Nero. I just call him El Kukui because he was talking about in his Rafael Dos Anjos fight. He's like, I'm going to do a little salsa dance and I'm going to yell El Kukui when I was beating him up. That's what he was saying. So that's why I call him El Kukui. I just make fun of him and his dumb foul and his dumb ass. I don't know, right? How the fuck did that happen? He's like, make Frankie Edgar look like he was never a champion. Oh, Anderson ain't done. How dare you, MJPGO? The Spider Goat is still a thing. He beat Michael Bisping. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. He's a real middleweight champ right now. El Kukui is Tony Ferguson. I answered that for you. El Kukui, Tony Ferguson. His dumble ass ears. I just call him El Kukui because it's funny. It's a fucking stupid nickname. And like honestly, if Conor McGregor fought El Kukui, I'm rooting for McGregor to win that fight against El Kukui, dude. Because Tony Ferguson's such a fake fuck, man. That's what I hate about him, too. He's so fucking fake. Like, the motherfucker acts like, oh, man, dude, you know, I'm just a chill dude, hashtag blessed. Like, him and Max Holloway, dude, they're fucking blessed shit. Shut up. Like, seriously, with your hashtag blessed shit, you two moron. These two dumble fucking morons, dude. Act like they're such nice people, and then they're just pieces of shit. Good. Floyd wins, says Adrian Kovales. Well, good to know. What are you talking about? How did Anderson lose to Derek Brunson? Just because Derek Brunson was getting free punches on does not mean he won. When Derek Brunson actually had to land a punch, he couldn't do shit. Anderson won that fight. El Kukui dance. Yeah, exactly. The left-handed guy would put him to sleep. I don't give a fuck. I still can't do a Conor. I got to work on my Conor. Because especially that now that he's actually fighting Floyd, I want to be able to do like the impersonations with that, man. Well, the funny thing is, El Kukui is his actually nickname. Like, he actually looked at that nickname and he was all like, I like that name. It's El Kukui and shit like that. So Brunson was sitting there and punching him when Anderson was letting him. Literally, Anderson stood there and let him punch him. MJPG Joe, you cannot tell me that Anderson Silva was not just like, seriously, if a fighter lets someone punch them and you can't do shit to them, that's their fault. You know what I'm saying? Anderson was just letting him punch him on purpose. I'm not going to reward a fighter a win. Like, if anything, that shows me that the other fighter's a badass and he deserves to win because he's letting him punch him. He's being a showman. Muhammad Ali would do the same shit and then fucking win fights. I don't care what anyone says. Anderson Silva won that fight with Derek Brunson. He won the fight with Michael Bisping. He should have beat Chris Weidman the second time. The first time he was going to beat Chris Weidman, he's undefeated in the UFC. He beat Nick Diaz, the real GOAT. Everyone wants to know, I want to fight in I have to drive to like a different neighborhood to, just jog and shit, motherfuckers. And, everyone like makes fun of me and shit. I go to a neighborhood. I don't know. When we got to the scorecards, my scorecard said Anderson Silva won. What Nick Diaz said? He said something about he has to drive to the nicer neighborhoods because people leave cigarette butts and steal his bike. Oh, goddamn, dude. That shit was funny. Nick Diaz. Entertaining fellow that man is. All right, guys. I'm going to answer questions until 5 o'clock my time. So which means in like 15 minutes, 17 minutes, because I got to get ready. I'm going to go watch Wonder Woman a second time. It's a great movie. So I suggest anyone who has not seen Wonder Woman, go check that out. So Mayweather versus Pacquiao got 4.6 million pay-per-view buys. It was dubbed the fight of the century. 4.6 million pay-per-view buys. I mean, damn, dude. I want to know, can I check Conor McGregor's pay-per-view buys? McGregor pay-per-view buys. Because, man, dude, 4.6, that's a record right there. Ah, fucking Forbes. They're going to make me turn off ad block. Okay, Tapology has my back here. Okay, cool. Because I want to look at these pay-per-view buys, man. Like just to see like the compare and to contrast the two men that are fighting, man. Because dude, that's a lot of money, man. So here on because I was looking at pay-per-view buys as I was talking and shit like that. But I'm looking at the pay-per-view buys right now. This is like for UFC history right here. You look at this. This is all McGregor right here. 1.2 million. Obviously 1.3 was UFC 200. Alvarez versus McGregor 1.3. McGregor versus Diaz 1.6. 1.317. And this was like a fight on short notice. And you know, there's other cards too. Where's McGregor versus Mendez at here? I know it wasn't going to be as high because people were excited for their first Aldo fight. Silva versus Sonnen too didn't really do as much as I thought, man. Weidman versus Silva 2 did 1.2. Oh wow, that's surprising to be honest. Let's see. Yeah, Mendez versus McGregor got 825,000 buys. That's pretty good. You know, McGregor obviously doing a great job with the pay-per-view buys. Man, dude, when you look at Floyd, look at this, man. This is Floyd when he first started, man. Like versus Gotti, Thunder and Lightning. I remember this pay-per-view, 365 buys. And keep in mind, I just want to let you guys know, at this point in time, everyone's going to treat this number like it's fucking nothing. There's 365, 374, and 325,000 buys. Back in the day, man, this was some big numbers, dude. Obviously, this was the pay-per-view record, I believe, at the time. 2.4 mil, 920,000, 1.1 mil. And this is against fucking Marquez, dude, versus Mosley. This is like not even like a prime Mosley, man. Versus Victor Ortiz, versus Cotto, versus Guerrero, Canelo. Canelo fight got 2.2 million, man. Oh, man. And then obviously 4.6 mil. And then look at this disappointment. This is disappointing, especially for Floyd. 400,000 for the Andre Berto fight, man. That's just terrible, man. That is just terrible for Floyd, man. But, geez, look at this fucking record right here, man. And then there you go. And the T-Mobile Arena. I want to see, like, the pay-per-view buys record. Pay-per-view buys record. I want to see this pay-per-view buys record. Top 14 highest viewed pay-per-view sporting events. All right. By the entrepreneur.com article. Let's see what the top 14 is. Oh, look at this. Oh, WrestleMania fighting to survive. WrestleMania 28, 1.25. De La Hoya. That shows how much De La Hoya was, man. Look at that. 1.4 million back in the day. Revenue is important too, man. Holyfield versus Tyson, 1.59 buys. Frank Mir versus Lesnar, 1.6 mil. 1.6 mil for McGregor versus Diaz. Alvarez versus McGregor, 1.7 mil. Evander Holyfield, 1.99. Look at this. God damn, Mayweather with all these records. Yeah, so Mayweather and De La Hoya held the record, and then Mayweather and McGregor crushed it. How much buys do you think Mayweather versus McGregor is going to get, guys? Honestly, how much buys do you think it's going to get? 4.7 million. Dude, that's a lot, though, man. If you think about it. Wandy or Sonnen? I got Sonnen. I think he's just going to wrestle fuck him. Conor versus Mayweather versus Roman Reigns. Oh, what a main event that would be. Roman Reigns will super punch him. Get billion. Oh, it's not going to get billions. I say McGregor versus Mayweather will break 4.9 mil. I think it will get 4.9 mil. I can't believe I'm talking about this still. Like, Jesus, McGregor versus Mayweather. That's actually a thing happening, man. No, I got a friend request. Okay, my friend request. All right, cool. I'm just looking up shit right now. God damn, dude. Just like the numbers and the money. Ah, what a time to be alive. The biggest fight in boxing history. $5.5. Do I have Instagram? Yeah, you have to find it. I ain't gonna say it. You have to find it though. It's open. Just type in Chase Oliver. I pop up. You'll know it's me. War McGregor. MMA is life. So, all right. I'll take your money, MJPG, and chill. Damn, that's brazy. I still remember annoying fools on my Facebook wanting Pacquiao to straight Mayweather. I just saw racism. How did you feel when Manny fought Floyd? I honestly did not care. I was like, it's too late. Like, honestly, I said, it's too late. At least with McGregor and Mayweather, it's at the perfect storm. My fear for McGregor versus Mayweather, that it would happen too late when people lost. Because, like, the thing is, McGregor and Mayweather is super hot right now. It's like nuclear. People want to hear people talk about it. It's the one thing that, like, you know, when it comes to boxing and MMA, you talk about. Like, I showed the UFC fights at work, and everyone asked me, "Oh, you think that McGregor and Mayweather are going to happen?" You know, it's the one thing that sparks interest in conversation. People want to know, do you think this fight's going to happen? Are you excited for this fight going to happen? Manny and Floyd, yeah, it was exciting, but it was kind of like, it's like a little bit too late because Pacquiao lost to Marquez, and then, you know, Pacquiao had that whole thing where he wasn't really that good of a person, and then Mayweather, he fought Maidana. Like, the fuck? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, so it was just kind of, who cares, you know? One Mañana Marquez. Yeah, but seriously, I just didn't care because, like, honestly, like, the fight just happened too late. No, he's not going to fight Pac-Man. Conor McGregor wants another fight with someone. He fights Triple G, he fights Andre Ward, or he fights Canelo. He doesn't fight fucking what? I don't even know who Manny Pacquiao's fighting next. To be honest, like, last time I heard him fight someone was Timothy Bradley. I could not believe they were doing a third fight. Who's Pacquiao fighting next? Does anyone know? Is he even fighting anyone? I'm looking it up right now because I do not know who Manny Pacquiao is fighting next. He's fighting Jeff Horn. He fought Jesse Vargas last year, and, like, that shows how bad it was. I didn't even know Pacquiao fought Jesse Vargas on November 5th, 2016. I didn't know this shit happened. Jeff Horn. Who fucked Jeff Horn, man? Is he good? I'm looking at Jeff Horn's record. I see no one worth the note that he has defeated at all. All right, so easy win for Pacquiao. I mean, I think he's undefeated. Let me go check that again. I'm not sure. Yeah, he's undefeated. He has one draw, I guess. But yeah, I didn't even know that Pacquiao fought Jesse Vargas. What is this? The legend / the champ resurgence. The hell? What was the buy rate for this shit? Or is this free? Were they just like, fuck it, we're gonna give this for free? Wow, man, Pacquiao only got $4 million for this fight with Jesse Vargas. Man, the mighty have fallen, dude. I didn't even know this shit happened, man. I'm being dead serious. I'm not even trying to troll. I didn't even not know Pacquiao fought some dude last year. I thought he fought Bradley. If the fight's entertaining, then no. But pretty much, yeah, because it's gonna be a boring fight. I know Miguel Angel Cotto is fighting soon. I didn't know Pacquiao was. Shit. Oh yeah, no, it's gonna be great, man. Andre Ward is your dude. That's good. He's a pretty good fighter. He should have lost to Kovalov, but whatever. That's just my personal opinion. Who the fuck is Anya Cotto facing? Who's Miguel Anya Cotto facing? I don't know who's facing. I know he's fighting too. His old ass needs to retire too, man. All these fucking boxers need to retire, man. Yoshiro Kamagaji. Who the fuck? Is he fighting on the same card? Because his date is August 26th. Oh, no, he's fighting at the stub. Wait, so they're going to have an event in Carson the same weekend as McGregor versus Mayweather? Oh, my God, that's just terrible. That's just terrible. Oh, I would cancel that event. Like, fuck the StubHub Center, man. I'll just tell them, like, nah, man, this ain't happening, man. Like, there's no point. God damn, dude. Fucking Kodo. Fedor or Mitrione? I got my boy Mitrione, man. Everyone says I look like him, so I gotta go with him. Plus, Fedor just doesn't look good anymore. Like, he's so. It's so sad seeing Fedor now, man. Like you want to just remember the last Emperor from all his Pride fights, man. But then there's that ugly Strikeforce days, and man, and the Strikeforce days, yeah, they ain't pretty, dog. Like, I mean, dead serious. Like that, he shared a photo with me. What is shit? Oh, okay. He's asking me a question right now. Ooh, it's a funny looking picture. I'm not going to share this on the live stream. He asked this incompetence. Do not open up the GMs. I'm gonna message him back in. I'm gonna message him back in a moment. Wait, they have a Legends division? That's funny as fuck. Yeah, the NBA Finals was pretty bad, man. It was a pretty bad exchange. But hey, man, sometimes you got to be a punk in life to get what you want. Yeah, man. But I'm sorry, I gotta go with Mitrione. Like, I don't know, like they're both not that good. And Fedor, not to say Fedor is not. Fedor was great, but now I don't know. Cage Fedor is just not good, man. Cage Fedor is not that good. Copping wings this year. What do you mean by copping wings? Like free wings? You get like free chicken wings? I also gotta go get my taco from Taco Bell. Yeah, Kimbo KO Shamrock, dude. You didn't see that, man? That was like one of Kimbo's last few fights before he fought Dada. RIP Kimbo. Kimbo, yeah, no, because Kimbo KO Shamrock, man. It's like the fight was close, like wasn't even close, man. I don't care what anyone says about Kimbo Slice, man. Before Conor McGregor, before Ronda Rousey, like even like Kimbo and Brock Lesnar. Kimbo was like one of the main major stars of MMA back in the day. Wasn't the greatest, but he was a major star. So you can't hate on Kimbo, man. Like no hate on Kimbo on this channel as an icon. I don't care what anyone says. Oh, Kimbo's no icon. He was an icon, man. Kimbo was a huge time icon and stuff like that. Honda Housey isn't a thing anymore. Honda Housey's still a thing. Okay, I still love. Like I tell people to this day, man. Still, one of the biggest pops I ever heard in my life was when she came out to Bad Reputation, man. And it was like I went to a Strikeforce fight. This is before Honda Housey was like UFC. Honda Housey was just Honda Housey. Goddamn, dude, that evolution was just crazy, man. Shamrock versus Tito or T7 will happen. Wait, what? I heard Tito and Chuck Liddell are trying to fight each other again. I was like, the fuck is this shit, man? Like, I thought Liddell was done, man. Like, seriously, Rich Franklin's not fighting anymore. These guys should stop. Yeah, no, Kimbo Slice was a huge star, man. Yeah, because like with the UFC, man, the way that the star powers worked, it was like Hoist Gracie. Then after Hoist Gracie, there really wasn't really any of a star. It was just kind of like Matt Hughes and BJ Penn and a bunch of names. But then once Chuck Liddell and Tito started rising up, man, those were like the next big stars. And then after Liddell and Ortiz fell off, there were some names like Griffin, Hura, Rampage, and, you know, all these other names and stuff like that. Like, they didn't get a star until Brock Lesnar and Kimbo. Like, those two were like the next big stars after Lesnar and Kimbo. Obviously, John Jones, but then John Jones kind of fucked up. And then Prime Anderson. But John Jones and GSP were like the two big stars after Lesnar and shit like that. Because without Lesnar, like, not a lot of people would know who the fuck GSP is. And, what's his face? After Lesnar, of course, McGregor, Rousey. Oh, I like that Joe versus Lesnar segment. It was actually exciting. It felt like wrestling. I don't know. It actually felt like I was watching wrestling again. And then, like, they went to the next segment, and then I just lost all hope. Like, that Miz wore a bear suit. Like, the fuck is this shit, dude? Like, what kind of Adam Rose buddy shit am I watching, man? Where this guy's wearing a fucking bear suit. Yeah, man. Chuck Liddell was a big time. I would hear stories because Chuck Liddell was like in Santa Monica and shit. I would hear stories about Chuck Liddell. Like, I remember we went to this one bar that, you know, like, is very popular, and like with Chuck Liddell like knows like the owners and shit like that. So if you go to this one bar in Santa Monica, I forget the name of it, but they have all this Chuck Liddell memorabilia and shit like that, man. Like, they have like all this Chuck Liddell stuff, and I was like, oh man, dude, Chuck Liddell, like that dude used to be the man. And then like the guy like came to us, he's like, yeah, man, he comes here often and shit like that. You know, this place used to be a spot, and he used to give us a lot of that shit. Like, he pointed to like one of the trunks that were on the wall, that was one of Liddell's trunks that he wore during like one of his fight with Jeremy Horn or some shit like that. And we were like, oh yeah. And then like he told us like the story about how Chuck Liddell would always be drunk, man, and that he would go outside drunk, and he would always have a bottle in his hand, and he would just drink outside, man. And we're like, oh my god, dude, how is this guy a UFC champion? It's pretty funny. Lesnar versus Carwin is one of my personal guilty pleasure fights. I love that fight just because it's just like Lesnar should have lost, but they're like, nope, Brock's retaining, damn it. Carwin's gonna punch himself out. Bull Camp Nate Diaz, aka Heavy Bag with Eyeballs. That's just funny. That's actually a funny name. Sea Level Kane, TRT Vitor, Full Camp Mendez, WEC Aldo. I love like the names we give MMA fighters. Coke Jones. All right. Anyways, guys, thank you all very much for watching this video. It's time for me to head out from this live stream. I hope you guys enjoyed what you saw. If you guys like what you saw and want to see more of it, give this video a big old thumbs up. Follow me on Twitter at ChaseLauer68 and hit that like button down below. And yeah, hit the subscribe button. Hope you guys enjoyed. Have yourself a good one, and I can't wait for August 26th.